Hello students, today we are discussing about that mathematical tools and first of all we are discuss about that function. So what is the function? So the function is the well-defined relation between the variables. This is a simple definition of the function. What is function? It is a well-defined relation between variables. Okay, like that if we write that y equal to 2x. Okay, so that y equal to 2x, so it is a function. Okay, that y is the function of x. Okay, or you can write that that y is a function of f of x. Okay, that y is the function of x. So in this function, that y is called the dependent variable. Y is called the dependent variable. Okay, and that x is called the independent variable. It is called the independent variable. Okay, so it is called the function, and so that value of that y is dependent on the x. So if you want to write that f of 1, okay, so if you want to find the f of 1, then what is the value of that function? That is equal to 2. What is the value of f of 2? That is equal to 4. So now when we change the value of that x, when the value of that value of x is changing, then according to the value of x, the value of y is also changing. So that's why it is called the dependent variable and it is called the independent variable. Okay, now there is a 4 type of functions we are using in the physics. First one is the algebraic function, second one is the trigonometric function, and third one is the logarithmic function, and fourth one is exponential function. So we're starting with the algebraic function. Algebraic function. Okay, so in our physics, I think 90% of equations and relation between the physical quantities are given in the algebraic form, in the form of algebraic function. So it is the most important function for our physics. Okay, for our 11-12 physics. For our 11-12 physics. Okay, for our 11-12 physics, the most important function is algebraic function. Okay, so the algebraic function y equal to f of x is written as 2 in the term of the polynomial 2x plus 1. In our lower classes we have already discussed studied that polynomials. Okay, so it is the algebraic function. Okay, now second one is trigonometric function. Trigonometric function, in class 10 we have already discussing that trigonometric function. So here we can write f of y equal to f of x. So here the y equal to sin x in the term of the trigonometric operators. Okay, so it is the trigonometric function. Okay, now third one is logarithmic function. So logarithmic function. So logarithmic function, so in logarithmic y equal to log x. Okay, that y is representing in the term of log x. Okay, so that is called the logarithmic function. Okay, and last one is exponential function. Exponential function. So that exponential function is representing in the term of y equal to e to the power x. Okay, and that e to the power x and log x is a reversible reciprocal of each other. Okay, we can convert that e to the power x into the log x and log x into the e to the power x. Okay, and we will discuss that logarithmic and exponential function in later on. Okay, now after the function, we discuss about that calculus. What is calculus? Okay, so that calculus is actually the mathematics of the variables. Calculus is called the mathematics of variables. It is the mathematics of variables and that relations that is relations and expressions. Okay, so that calculus is a mathematics of variables, relations and expressions. Okay, so in the calculus we will study about two calculus. First one is the differentiation and another one is integration. Okay, so first of all we discuss about that differentiation. Okay, and that calculus is always applicable on that variables. Okay, so when the physical quantity then the physical quantity is variable. Okay, if physical quantity is variable, then calculation is done by the calculus. Okay, then the calculation is done by the calculus with help of the calculus. Okay, and if the physical quantity is constant, then the calculation is done by our simple arithmetic. Okay, so when we apply the calculus, when the physical quantity is variable. Okay, ये बात आप सबको ध्यान रखना है, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात है. फिर से मैं आपको बता देता हूँ कि when that physical quantity is variable, जब physical quantity variable होगी तो हम calculus अप्लाई करते हैं. कैलकुलस जो होता है वो वेरिएबल पर एप्लीकेबल होता है. कैलकुलस जो होता है वो वेरिएबल का मैथमेटिक्स है. ठीक है, अर्थमेटिक जो होता है वो हमारे कांस्टेंट का मैथमेटिक्स है. जो अर्थमेटिक होता है वो हम कांस्टेंट, जो हमारे नंबर सिस्टम होता है, नंबर्स होते हैं उस पर अप्लाई करते हैं. लेकिन जो कैलकुलस होता है वो किस पर अप्लाई करते हैं, हम वेरिएबल्स पे अप्लाई करते हैं. सो कैलकुलस इज एप्लीकेबल ऑन द वेरिएबल, इट इज अ मैथमेटिक्स ऑफ वेरिएबल्स. ओके, एंड व्हेन अ फिजिकल क्वांटिटी इज वेरिएबल, then the calculation is done by the calculus, either by the differentiation or either by the integration. वो फिर उसकी नीड पर है कि हमें क्या कैलकुलेट करना है, विच टाइप ऑफ कैलकुलेशन वी वांट टू डन. ओके, उस पर डिपेंड करेगा कि हम डिफरेंशिएशन लगाएंगे या फिर यहाँ पर इंटीग्रेशन लगाएंगे. ओके, सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी डिस्कस अबाउट द डिफरेंशिएशन. नाउ डिफरेंशिएशन. Okay, so differentiation, actually that differentiation is a mathematical tool. It is a mathematical tool. Okay, it is a mathematical tool like other tools that like addition, subtraction, square root, cube root. Okay, but that differentiation is only applicable on the variables. The differentiation is always applicable on the variables. Okay, तो ये बात ध्यान रखना है कि डिफरेंशिएशन हमेशा वेरिएबल्स पर ही एप्लीकेबल है, वेरिएबल पर एप्लीकेशन है. ठीक है, सो इन द फिजिक्स द मीनिंग ऑफ द डिफरेंशिएशन इज रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ क्वांटिटी ऑफ अ फिजिकल क्वांटिटी with respect to another quantity. Okay, so in a physics, when we want to find the rate of change of a physical quantity with respect to the another physical quantity, then we apply the differentiation. And the differentiation is represented by the dy by dx. That differentiation is represented by the dy by dx. Okay, so here that y is the dependent variable and that x is the independent variable. So what do you mean, what is the meaning of that dy by dx? The meaning of that dy by dx is the rate of change of y with respect to x. Okay, so we can write it as a, wait for a minute. Yeah, so rate of change of y with respect to x. Okay, so dy by dx. If you write here dy by dt, then meaning of the dy by dt is rate of change of y with respect to t. So here the dependent quantity is y and independent quantity is t. Okay, so now first of all we want to find the differentiation of that algebraic function. Here we find out the differentiation of for a algebraic function. So differentiation for a algebraic function. Okay, so algebraic function y equal to 2x plus 1 and 2 in term of the polynomial. We have already discussed in our lecture that what is that algebraic function. Algebraic function is written in the term of the polynomial. Okay, so first of all we want to find that differentiation of a constant here. Before that algebraic function, what is the differentiation of that constant? So if you want to find the differentiation of phi, let their y is equal to 5. It is not algebra, it is not a variable. That phi is not a variable, it is a constant. Okay, so now we want to find the dy by dx, means dy by dx of 5, the rate of change of 5 with respect to x, because that 5 is a constant. So that 5 is not changing with respect to any physical quantity. That 5 is not changing with respect to the any other. That 5 is not changing with respect to any other variables. So the dy by dx of a constant is equal to 0. Okay, so our first formula is dy by dx of a constant is always equal to 0. Okay. Okay. Now we want to find that differentiation of that algebraic function. Okay, so let there is y equal to x to the power n, a standard algebraic one term algebraic function. Okay, so to finding that differentiation of dy by dx of that x to the power n, there is a well defined formula is there. Okay, already we can prove that formula for x to the power n. Okay, so that differentiation of that x to the power n is equal to n x to the power n minus 1. ठीक है, ये जो फार्मूला है ये पहले से ही प्रूफ कर चुके हैं. ये फार्मूला प्रूफ हो चुका है, इसलिए आपको इसके प्रूफ की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. हम यहाँ पर ऑलरेडी केवल हमें फार्मूला याद करना है. अभी हम फिजिक्स पढ़ रहे हैं, मैथमेटिक्स नहीं पढ़ रहे हैं. ये ओके, हियर वी आर discussing that mathematical tools for physics, not for maths. Okay, so that's why here we are only focus on the formulas, not focusing on the proof of that formulas. Okay, so our first formula is dy by dx of x to the power n is equal to n x to the power n minus 1. Okay, so example, let y is equal to x to the power 5. Then what is the value of dy by dx of that y? So dy by dx is equal to x to the power 5. Okay, so to finding the differentiation of that x to the power 5, first of all we compare that x to the power 5 with the x to the power n. So here the n is equal to 5. Okay, so it is the first step of solving our numerical. So first of all we finding the value of n. Okay, now then we apply the formula. So what is our formula? Our formula is x to the power n dy by dx of x to the power n is equal to n x to the power n minus 1. Okay, and y equal to x to the power 5, so n equal to 5, and formula is that one. So the dy by dx of x to the power 5 is equal to 5 x to the power 5 minus 1, that is equal to 5 x to the power 4. So it is our answer. Okay, so with help of this formula, with help of that formula, we can easily find the differentiation of a single term polynomial. Okay, now if we want to find the differentiation of that polynomial 5x to the power 2. Okay, so in this polynomial there is a coefficient is also there 5. Okay, but that 5 is a constant. That 5 is a constant and that is the variable. So okay, so this term of the polynomial is containing constant and variable, coefficient and the power. Okay, so now how you can find the differentiation of that 5x square? Okay, so to finding the differentiation of that 5x square, first of all we are taking that 5 out of the differentiation, so it is equal to 5 dy by dx x to x square. Okay, so we can write that 5x square as a 5 dy by dx x square. Okay, now finding the differentiation of that x square. So what is the value of n in that polynomial? Power of that polynomial is 2. Okay, and we know that the formula n x to the power n minus 1, so it is equal to 2 into x, 2 minus 1, 2x. So it is equal to 2x, that is equal to 10x. So our answer is 10x. Okay, now third example. Okay, now we want to find the differentiation of this term 2x plus 4. A polynomial having the 3 terms, first term, second term and third term. Okay, or a polynomial having an n number of terms. If you want to find the differentiation of a polynomial having the n number of terms, then how we can find the differentiation? Okay, so it is very simple. If we want to find the dy by dx, then we separately find that differentiation of each term. Here we separately find the differentiation of each term like this. So dy by dx equal to 5x square plus dy by dx of 2x plus dy by dx of 4. Okay, now what is the value of that differentiation of that 5x square? Is equal to 5 into 2x plus 2 into dy by dx of x. So what is the value of the dy by dx of x? Dx by dx. So here the n equal to 1. So x formula is n x to the power n minus 1. So 1 x to the power 1 minus 1, 1 x to the power 0. So it equal to 1. So the differentiation of that x is equal to 1. Okay, so we can write it equal to 1 plus the differentiation of the constant. It is a constant. So the differentiation of the constant is 0. Okay, now our solution is 10x plus 2. 10x plus 2. It is our answer. It is our correct answer. Okay, so how we can find the differentiation of a n number of terms of a polynomial? By differentiate it separately. Here we can find the differentiation of each term separately. Okay, okay, now next one. Okay, we want to find the differentiation of this term x square minus 4 upon x plus 2. So can we directly find can we directly separate that polynomial equations, that algebraic equation? No. So first of all we simplify. First of all, to simplify that equation x square minus 4 upon x plus 2. Okay, it is not necessary that differentiation formulas are all directly applied to the each and every polynomial equation or any algebraic equation. Okay, in the sum equation, first of all we see if there is a need of simplification, so we are doing the simplification of the equation. Like there is so here that x square minus 2 square upon x plus 2. Okay, now the a square minus b square, what is the value of that a square minus b square? A plus b and a minus b, a plus b, a minus b. So we can write it x minus 2 x plus 2 upon x plus 2. So our answer is x minus 2. Okay, but it is equal to y x minus 2. Now we apply the differentiation formula. Okay, now we find the dy by dx, that is equal to dy by dx of x minus 2, that is equal to dy by dx of x minus dy by dx of 2. So that is equal to dy by dx is equal to 1 and dy by dx of 2 equal to 0. So our correct answer is 1. So the dy by dx of that x square minus 4 upon x plus 2 is equal to 1. Okay, so now here we will see another example also. Let the y is equal to 1 upon x to the power 3 plus x to the power minus 4 plus 5 by 2 x. Okay, now we want to find the dy by dx of this term. Okay, So the formula is same for all these algebraic expressions. Okay, so now what is the dy by dx of that 1 upon x cube plus x to the power minus 4 plus 5 by 2x. We can separate that each and every terms. 1 upon x to the power 3 plus dy by dx of x to the power minus 4 plus dy by dx of 5 by 2x. Okay, now differentiate that 1 upon x cube. Now differentiate that 1 upon x cube. So what is the differentiation of that 1 upon x cube? We can write that minus 3 plus, okay, dy by dx of सॉरी चलो कोई बात नहीं, मैंने उसको डिलीट कर दिया, कोई बात नहीं, मैं इसको करता हूँ. तो x to the power minus 3. So what is the value of that x to the power minus 3? Minus 3 x to the power minus 3 plus 1. Minus 3 x to the power minus 3 1, that is equal to minus 3 x to the power minus 2. Okay, and that dy by dx of I think x to the power 4. Okay, so let it is equal to 4x to the power 3. ओके, यहाँ पर कुछ और, वो कुछ और हो सकता है, मैं अभी ध्यान से उतर गया, उसको डिलीट कर दिया मैंने, है ना, लेकिन हम ये कंसीडर कर लेते हैं. और यहाँ पर आखिरी में जो भी था उसको भी हम इसी टाइप से डिफ्रेंशिएट कर देंगे. ओके, so there is no problem to find the differentiation of a polynomial having a number of terms. Okay, so it is all about the differentiation of an algebraic function. Differentiation of an algebraic function. Okay, so bye.